Good morning, sight friends. This Midi Man coming at you again from Walker's Music with yet another word for the day. Sunday morning edition. We give God all the praise, glory, and honor for life, health, and strength. We thank Him for as well as it is. And we also thank Him for each and every one of you, the sight friends. You know who you are. Also to all the members of the Bible study, we give you y'all honor this morning, and we hope that each of you is doing just fine and that have the blessing of God on your life. We pray for you and with you, and we hope that you do the same for old Midi Man. I just want to say, people, at the title of my video this morning, the final blood moon. The final blood moon. We are exactly 3 months away from this day. This is June the 28th, and we are exactly 3 months away from the final blood moon. And the tetrad, they call it, that with the 4 blood moon that's surrounded in the middle with a solar eclipse. And it's a special type of moon or a special type of event that only happens so many times. Matter of fact, it's only happened, like, I think 3 times in the last 500 years. And this time is the last time it will happen until another 500 years. In other words, neither one of us, me or you, will ever see another one in this fashion. Not in this life. But what I want to say, people, and the reason why I came here this morning, matter of fact, we are getting ready. We got another full Sunday today. I have to travel from my home church. We got to travel north today to a place called Lumpkin, Georgia. And one of my former churches, Pleasant Grove AME, Pastor Stephanie Walton. Matter of fact, the whole church's own program. They have to travel to one of the very, very powerful preachers in this area, ministers. Her name is Diane Hensley, and we are traveling this afternoon to her church. Matter of fact, I don't know what type of program it is. I didn't think to ask Sister Christine what type of program it was, but we know that sister and our dear sister and our minister, our dear pastor Stephanie Walton, will be bringing the message, and the Pleasant Grove AME Choir will be rendering the music, and yours truly will try to accommodate them both and in the ministry of the music. But at any rate, what I'm saying, people, and what I came here to stress this morning, our dear friend and powerful preacher man, Reverend E.X. King. I was with him on Friday night with Piney Grove at the revival at Big Bethel, and I recorded his sermon and I put it up on YouTube. And I did get a response that I noticed from this one. I forget the name, the username, but at any rate, they made a very, very powerful statement that it took effect on. They said they took special notice of what I said. What the pastor said, when man leave God, he goes down, 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 never up. So what I'm saying, and the big subject on Friday was that, everybody already knows this by now, but the passing of this bill with these same-sex marriages and stuff and whatnot, and our Supreme Court 5-4 ruling to allow this kind of silliness to go on. Well, you know what, people? This is my take on it. I judge no one. We're going to let the judgment do to God. God going to do the judgment. We're going to leave that to Him. But what I am saying, Jesus said, you know the tree by the fruit. And I am not going to sit here and say that I am happy with this decision, because I'm not. Because, see, I feel that it's a slap in God's face. But I'm going to tell you something. This country was supposedly to be founded upon. You hear all these different people come on the television and talking about our nation. Matter of fact, I think this should be our 239th birthday this year, July 4th, I believe. I got to search it out. I think it ought to be close to it if it's not 239 years. But at any rate, we got all of the people talking about the nation was founded upon the Christian principles and the Ten Commandments and whatnot, in which I do believe so, from some of the history that I've read about the American history and about our founding fathers. They was religious freedoms and whatnot. The only thing that Midi-Man can really say is that I am very, very concerned about America. Let me say that again. I am very, very concerned about America right now. We've been going in reverse, and I did a video a while back. Say I hope we revert all the way back to where we get to the place where we had God in our nation, and God is our Father. But what I'm seeing is a very, very against God attitude, that Antichrist attitude, that the United States have taken a position. It seems like we are far from being a Christian nation. Now that's just Midi-Man's opinion. But I am saying that I'm very fearful right now, not in a negative fear is where I'm fearing God. No. I fear God naturally because He has my life and yours in His hand. Regardless of whether these people realize it or not, God is sovereign. God could intervene, but you know what? He gave man free will. He gave us free will. And God does not want to make us love Him. We would be robots then. God didn't want robots. If He had wanted robots, He'd have made the robots in the beginning. But nevertheless, we need to let in the light of these final blood moons. In other words, this final blood moon coming in 3 months from today, September 28th. I am very, very concerned about what could possibly happen, people. Everything, all the other 3 blood moons that we've had incident after incident after incident. Some of you say, well, that's just a coincidence. No, there's no such thing as a coincidence. But at any rate, there is no telling what we are looking or what we might be facing come this next blood moon, people. This is what I believe. But I do know that this country, which I love America. Well, I'm a veteran to the core, to the bone. But I love America. But this stuff that the Supreme Court justices, when they set up there on Capitol Hill, they set up there in Washington, D.C. on Friday. 5-4 vote. We had 4 against, 5 for it. Like I always said, the majority is not always right. But nevertheless, when we have lost our mind, and yes, I'm saying it to the United States Supreme Court, y'all have lost your mind. How could you set up there? I don't care which justice did it. I don't care which one of them done it. You foolish. You've lost your mind. Point blank. These people that want their way, my mom told me that somebody got on Facebook, somebody, people have a right to be happy. Oh, hogwash. I'm sick and tired of hearing that. You happy? How can you be happy sitting up there with a woman in your bed and you a woman? Or a man in your bed and you a man? How can you be happy with that kind of crazy talk? That is a direct violation against God. God does not like it. He never has, He never will. That's all I'm saying, people. Yes. Jesus died. Yes, Jesus died. Thank God for the grace of God. That's what I'm saying. We don't hate the homosexual, but it's that lifestyle. And if you claim that you have any God in you whatsoever, you cannot put up with that kind of lifestyle. Not that you are judge anything, because I'm saying we're not judging. We love the homosexual. We love the lesbian. But we don't like the lifestyle. That we cannot accept that lifestyle. Okay, Midi-Man, what you saying? I got faults. Sin is sin. I got faults. But the Bible plainly tells us that it's an abomination that a man will lie with another man as he would with a woman, and vice versa. Point blank. It's an abomination. It causes confusion, people. That's all I'm going to say about that. But I'm going to say this much. I am very, very concerned about America. What next? I'm looking for something very disastrous, because God's going to judge. I don't care who don't like Midi-Man. I don't care, because many people don't like Midi-Man no way. But that's fine with me. Many folk didn't like Jesus, so I'm in good company. But what I'm saying is the truth that you know about shall set you free. This is what's the matter with a lot of us. We are blinded because of the fact that we have a lack of knowledge. The devil beating you up because of what you don't know. And for those justices to set up there, the Supreme Court, Friday, and make a decision like that, the one that voted for that mess, they are lack of knowledge. I don't care if you went to Loyola University or where, Temple or Harvard or Haywire. I don't care where you went. And I don't care how many degrees. You could have many degrees of a thermometer on your wall. But all of you crazy to think that you're going to get away. To slap God in his face. To make a law and pass it in pass it. And think God is not going to do it. That's all I'm going to say about that. People, whatever you get into, I'm talking to the people of America. Just because they voted that in law, that don't make you have to accept it and abide by it. And I'm going to stand for what I believe. And I just don't believe God is pleased with this mess. And I'm going to stand. You look here. You could take away everything I got. You could even take my life. But that's all right. You can't touch my soul. In other words, do what you may. But I'm going to still say y'all crazy. Point blank. Whatever you get into, if God is not in it, it's best that you come out of it. Because it's going to come to nothing. This is the Middleman. You can find me at www.walkersmusic.com, blogtalkradio.com/Middleman. Find me. It's easy to find. With that being said, this is Middleman saying peace and goodbye.